All right, let's see. My client was exposed to Agent Orange in Vietnam. Well, there's Agent Orange, Agent Purple. There's all kinds of agents. What we did, oh my God. I know, and there's another person, well-known, wrote a book on raw foods that has it too, and this individual needs to go this way. A few years later, he started to lose feeling in his legs, absolutely. These are neurotoxins, guys. These are all pesticides and herbicides that they were clearing the jungles of Vietnam with. Imagine a beautiful, pristine jungle, and they're just, killing it all with pesticides. Well, everybody breathes the pesticides, so Agent Orange, Agent Purple, and these are neurotoxins, so the neurological conditions are coming. And remember, there's only one way with a neurological condition. I have watched all of Dr. Morse's videos and do not recall Dr. Morse addressing this toxicity. Would be like any other neurotoxin, any other pesticide, herbicide, anything like that. Detox is the only world that this individual needs to live in. So again, as the case before, I would try to work them up into a high fruit diet. With that said, though, you could spend a month or two maybe on some greens, high parsley, high dandelion greens, that sort of thing, cilantro, that sort of thing, or get our a heavy metal detoxifier, even though these are neurotoxins, they are right on those myelin sheaths. So to be honest with you, you want to get in, you want to get the kidneys filtering, the same old thing. Because how can you detoxify the body of anything if that system that detoxifies, not the blood, what's the other system? The lymphatic system. When that system isn't filtering, how are you going to detoxify a human? If you're not filtering from your kidneys or your skin, how do you detoxify someone? You don't. That's the problem. Or if you do, it's very minor because all the elimination exit points are blocked. It is out of the mouth, out of the nose, out of the ears, out of the vaginal. But if all these eliminative organs of the lymphatic system, the skin and the kidneys are down, good luck. And so that's the problem. And so really want to go after this individual, probably male, but not a lot of females in active combat in Vietnam. So definitely, that was my era. And so definitely want to get into this gentleman. And fruit is the only level you're going to regenerate any damage from these acids. Are going to take you a fruit diet. At the same time, I don't know how paralyzed he is right now, but you want to get that upper circuit brain and nerve, get that up and going. Start detoxifying, get the adrenals, get the kidneys up, make sure he's filtering, get those adrenals up, get that blood pressure up so you know that neurotransmitters are flowing better across the myelin sheaths. That'll electrify and turn on the myelin sheaths, blah, 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 blah. I would definitely hit off with this. My client is a very healthy person who eats fresh, organic, garden-picked food, but is having trouble walking. Well, get in. There's going to be a deeper detox here because you've got to get in deep in this guy. Vietnam was some time back. So these neurotoxins have been building, and so is probably his lymph system with that. So everything exacerbates another. Just realize that. And so this is another case for getting the kidneys to filter and getting the adrenals up and detoxifying. To get him perfectly well with walking and everything, get high up on that fruit diet. And then you'll turn him around here. And help him without breaking the bank. Well, kidney, lymphatic, endocrine glands, chem metal detox, liver, gallbladder, brain and nerve 2, upper circ, lower circ. Yeah, you could do lower circ on him, but you wouldn't have to do it long term. I would try to do 2 kidneys. I would do an adrenal glandular. Depends what his blood pressure is. Maybe start with the 200s. If he starts to really go low, click up to the 400s. You definitely want to hit kidneys and adrenals. Then I would jump up to 2 lymphatics. Try to do the first kit. So if he's traipsing in Vietnam, you want to deworm him. So you definitely want to do the first kit. And that's got these formulas in them except chem metal and brain and nerve and circulation, so that you want to deworm this person, and every one of your clients deworm them. So that first kit's a good kit, gives them all the basics and the dewormers. Now, that's a 2-week program while you sit back, look at your case, and see what you're going to do. I'm going to kick them up to 2 kidney formulas. I'm going to kick up the adrenals. I'm going to go to a glandular. I'm going to kick up the lymphatic system big time. I'm going to kick up the bowels. I'm going to do the GI broom unless they're just too loose. And then I'm going to do the stomach and bowel formulas with that. I'm going to do the liver for another month maybe. I'm going to do Parasite M for a while on these cases, just to get the fungus out of these people, that sort of thing. I'm going to brain and nerve, upper circle, do those things. Get his eyes, take a look at his eyes, and check a look at that. Yeah, but go down that road. But consider that like any other neurological condition, MS or anything else. You're going to go after them the same, particularly if they've lost nerve function. You know, and it's not parasitic. There, I told you the case in Portugal, Lisbon, that medical doctors actually called me about this case. And this was a case of a gentleman that was a butcher. And I asked him when he came in with MS symptoms. And the medical over there is a lot different. They actually loved me over there. I thought I would like to move to Portugal. Over here they hate us, and over there they loved us. And so they brought me this case. And I asked him if he wore gloves as a butcher. He said no. And so I had a real strong feeling, you know, what the problem was. So he was getting worse by the day. I mean, really bad. And so he didn't want to go on fruit to detoxify, but he got to the point where he couldn't even move. He was bedridden, so he said, I'll do anything you want. So his wife started him on the herbs, and he started throwing up handfuls of worms. Handfuls. And 3.5 months I had him driving around Lisbon. Anybody knows about the streets of Lisbon knows what that means. If you don't have a scrape or lost your mirror at some time, you're lucky.